हेलो एवरीवन, कैसे मज़े में खुश उम्मीद आप खैरियत से होंगे। एक और खूबसूरत सी वीडियो के साथ आपकी खिदमत में हाजिर हैं। आज हम आए हुए थे ऑस्ट्रेलियन ज़ू इन ब्रिस्बेन। सो मैं सोचा आपको भी कुछ ग्लिम्पसेस दिखाएं। ये ऑटर है स्विमिंग इन द वाटर एंड आई विल ट्राई टू शेयर सम ग्लिम्पसेस ऑफ ऑस्ट्रेलियन ज़ू विद यू। सो स्टे ट्यून्ड। So this is Komodo dragon that is very famous in Indonesia. This is the main entrance to Australian Zoo.
Hello.
Here's koala. Look at this bloody big lizard. Wow. Amazing. This quokka. This emu. So there are two elephants over there. I don't know whether you can see it or not, but they're a bit far away.
This Sumatran as the smallest, and all the way up to Siberia, you'll get a tiger almost 3 times as big as Hunter. Over 300 kilos, some of the males can be weighing in at, so a fair bit larger, but that doesn't mean that these guys aren't apex predators. Over in their habitat, there is nothing as big as them, apart from elephants, but they sort of are excluded. They're not going to be hunted from these guys at all. But these guys are very much keystone species. They dictate everything that happens in their area and make sure that their habitat is nice and safe and all the ecosystem is running smoothly. So they dictate how many prey items or herbivores mostly. It's called a phlegm response, or a stinky face as we call it as well. And he's picked up probably a smell, maybe of Sage or even Nelson, who was in here before. And he's using that funny little face to open up his airways to get more of the smell in, to identify a bit more information about what he has just sniffed. So these guys communicate mostly with that sense of smell. And you may see it later on. He might do a little bit of a urination against the wall. He'll flick his tail up and a little bit of a spray will come out. That's very normal. That's how these guys communicate with each other. So, and those other senses of his. So smell being a really important one right now. He knows there's a nice bit of meat on the end of there, and he's going to try and figure out, use a bit of problem solving to hopefully get that nice little reward. But it also means Hunter can identify where he is in our habitat too. And there we go. He might do a nice little jump up here. There we go. Showing off how stretchy he is. Now, we can put it right up the top of that tree. We don't do it for Hunter for obvious reasons. He is more than happy to climb that, and he has done it before. But jumping back down can be an issue. He doesn't know where the floor is, so he can't really brace himself. Now they get a huge advantage. But still, these guys only have about a 10% chance of success with their hunting. So they've got to use any strategy they can to ensure that they can get a nice feed. Hunter, he doesn't have to worry about that too much. He just has to sniff out his food there. Now that little bit of flicking on those front pads was what I was talking about before, all those nerve endings. He doesn't want them to be wet or dirty at all. He wants to be able to feel everything under those